today's video, I am rebuilding my favorite team, the Winnipeg Jets. This is my first video of 2026 recording, and we are literally last place in the NHL, led by Scott Arniel. He does not have a lot to work with. Outside of the best line in hockey, Connor, Scheifele, and Vilardi, there is not a lot of depth scoring on this team. One thing we are going to need to address on defense, we have Morrissey, Pionk, DeMello, Sandberg, a good top four. We might need somebody really good to play with Morrissey. Goaltending, we're set forever. Prospects, we have Yager, we have Barlow, we have Lambert, we have a ton of guys, Chibrikov, we have a lot of stuff down here, Beaumidien, Fridge, and then Milic and net. We are here at the trade deadline. This is where I'm starting. I mean, the Jets are last place in the league, so we did get an accurate sim this time. It took a while. This seems good. If anyone wants this roster is goated. This is high sim, and look at this. Perfect amount of goals. Nobody's scoring like 200 goals a game. I changed everyone's shoot pass tendency. It is perfect out here in these streets. Winnipeg Jets, we have a hard time bringing people to us, so step one of the game plan is not going to be to trade everybody, but the guys we have no attachment to and probably not going to stick around, get them out of here. I didn't really want draft picks. I was kind of looking at some young players, but I mean, if we can get a second round pick from the Buffalo Sabres for Luke Shen, thank you very much. I think sending Jonathan Toews to Detroit, I wouldn't have really sent him anywhere else other than Chicago or Detroit, but this just makes too much sense. We can get a third round pick and we give up Toews and Kane together. Season 1, I'm going to kind of let Scott Arniel cook, but we're going to have the young guy line, Chibi, Perfetti, and Lambert. These guys are also going to get power play time. You know, on defense, not much change. Goaltending, not much change, so let's see how the rest of the season goes. We finished last in the league. We have the number 1 odd at the number 1 pick at Gavin McKenna. Gary's not going to give it to us. That's look, to be honest, this season, it doesn't, bother me how anyone's stats look. Hopefully no one regresses too much, but we can kind of, build from here. I'm actually really liking how this scoring is looking. Yeah, Cale Makar is always going to be OP, but everything else looks very realistic. Tampa Bay Lightning are the 2026 Stanley Cup champions, but the draft lottery is the most important thing to us. We fall from 1 to 3. Thank you, Gary Bettman. Interviews, and there's another guy here who has come into the fold, Raymond Clark. So it looks like Verhoff is available at 3. Forgot to look at our draft board, but here we are. We have, at center, we really need centers. That's one thing we kind of need, but we do have a lot of okay centers. We just need forwards in general. On defense, we're looking pretty good, but we could use a star defenseman. That if Verhoff goes 2, our decision becomes a lot easier than if Clark goes 2. Clark does go 2, he's an 82. Gavin McKenna is an 83. We need to take into account is we are Winnipeg. We need players who are going to stay in here. And a man who's played for North Dakota, he will definitely make the hour trip from Grand Forks up here. Keaton Verhoff is the newest Winnipeg Jet. Actually had a great NHL draft. Verhoff, North Dakota. Shiner from Winnipeg, played against him when I was a kid actually. Gavin, Brandon Boy, Kingerski, Winnipeg. So we got a lot of local talent. 3 things we have to do. Number 1, re-sign Cole Perfetti 2.5. Number 2, I was going to re-sign Logan Stanley, but he doesn't want to be back, so if you don't want to be back, get off the Winnipeg Jets. Number 3, no one would re-sign Eric Comrie, but he's a great teammate, and we need these type of guys in Winnipeg. No, it didn't work out last time, but we need depth scoring, we need speed, we need two-way players. Can Evander Kane come back to Winnipeg and help the Winnipeg Jets? I wonder if he would re-sign. I don't think he will sign, but oh my goodness. Then number 2, we have Connor, Scheifele, Vilardi, but now we have Evander Kane, Lowry, and Perfetti. So the depth scoring isn't great, but we have more speed. We have Perfetti, we have Lambert, Kane, Chibrikov, Aaron. So we have a lot of speed in that bottom 9. Defense is the same. We have Verhoff. We're going to start him on the third pair. We may move him up with Morrissey. but in net we have Connor Hellebuck still. Some of our young guys here, Braden Yeager is a 76, Kevin He is a 67, Colby Barlow is a 75. On defense, Bomidian, Solomonson, Fridge are all growing. Then in net, Milic is going to be a backup next year. See how Scott Arniel does in like a real season that's not just trying to tank. So hopefully, he can turn it around here. We're here January 1st, and this team is in a wild card spot. We are looking good. Josh Morrissey has over a point per game here. A couple minuses throughout the lineup, but I think we can sort those out later. So crazy. This is legitimately almost the most accurate simulation I've ever done. McDavid has 66 and 37. Like, you literally can't write it any better. I think he has 67 and 35. The goaltending numbers are all above 900 save percentage. It's looking good out here in these streets. Told you, a 1-year retool, get some more youth in there. We are back. Scheifele's almost a point per game. Perfetti, that might be a career high. Velarde's not doing great. Maybe we need a new guy on that top line. One of our lines is complete minus, but everything else is looking pretty good. Connor, 67, nice. On Josh Morrissey, 70 points in 61 games. The boys are absolutely buzzing right now. Ryder doesn't want to re-sign with us. Gabe Perreault, this is risky because he's American. He might not re-sign, but we have 4 years to trade him or do team control or whatever. And they want to sweeten it just a touch. Do you guys want a goalie? Do you guys want a goalie prospect? There we go. Gabe Perreault is on the team. I was thinking about moving somebody else onto that line. It could work, but we get a +1. I think we're going to put Gabe Perreault here for now. He projects as a second liner in the line fits, so, maybe he can take Kane's spot next year. But I like how our team is looking. We got younger and better. Actually, joking me, we missed the playoffs. We were second in the division, and all of a sudden we missed the playoffs. Was Gabe Perreault that bad? Did we sell that bad? I don't know what just happened. Connor had 90, Scheifele had 80, Velarde, maybe he needs to drop down to the second line. What did Gabe Perreault do? Was he the reason we lost? Yep, -11, okay. Okay, buddy, you are getting cut from this team. You are actually getting cut from this team. It's not even a funny joke. Morrissey had 93 points. Did not matter. Aren't gonna have a good time here. Clark, this dude might be too good for the league because his shoot pass thing is gonna be super high compared to everybody else's. Cale Makar, 98 points, and Austin Matthews, 134. That's good. I will say for you guys who play franchise mode, be careful. The NHL 26 simulation was really good actually for speed. As Florida wins a cup, that's not good. All of a sudden, it is so slow. I don't know what they tinkered to the sliders, but it is so unbelievably slow as we get pick number 13 in the draft. Where that puts us, I see a couple of, not fake guys, but the guys that technically aren't real. Jackson Jacobson would be amazing, Winnipeg boy, but if not, one of these Europeans will probably stay. 13, I don't know if we're going to move up, but the forward core is looking like a strength. We have some really, really exciting young talents here who are finally making the team. Defense is looking amazing as well. Then goaltending looking good as well. I don't really want to be trading our players, right? But when you get an offer like this, Radim Murka, I don't know how good he is. I don't know how bad he is. I don't know why they want to give up on him so quickly. This just seems like an obvious play. He's going to be a bigger, stronger, maybe better Dylan DeMello. Shout out Dylan DeMello, but we have Verhov in the works. Radim Murka, welcome to the squad. Had to be an offer that we could not resist, and in my opinion, that's an offer that I just couldn't resist. So let's see who we got here. We got 3 really good options: Shinsnig, Nurenschneider, and Hartl. Hartl and Nurenschneider are 2 players that I'm looking at. One's a winger, one's a center, basically. Never go wrong with too many centers. And a guy who plays the wing, but what if he's a franchise potential? You know what? We're going to take the risk. Jonah Nurenschneider, welcome to the squad. He's a 76 overall power forward with 3 X factors. First line, Connor, Scheifele, Velarde, Lambert, Perfetti, Voronkov, Chibrikov, Yager, Perot, Iafallo, Lowry, Namestnikov. I mean, this team is looking really good here for season number 3. Well, I don't know if this is true, but Jeff Blashill is going to be our coach. Like, I mean, it's true, but I don't know if it's going to be like our permanent coach or just an interim coach. We'll kind of see fits our team better. 37, 19, and 5. The Winnipeg Jets are cooking. Kyle Connor, 75 points. Mark Scheifele, 56. We do have a struggle there on that third line, so we are going to have to, switch up somebody. Maybe it's Gabe Perreault. Top pair isn't doing great, though. We did make the playoffs. I don't know what I'm, yapping about. We did make the playoffs. Kyle Connor at 100 points. Scheifele, another point per game season. Velarde, Perfetti, the boys are buzzing. Voronkov's doing amazing. Yeah, that line isn't great. The bottom 6. It's okay. It's okay. Josh Morrissey, 87 points. He now has 3 red X Factors at the age of 33. That's cool. Damn, bro, the scoring went crazy this year. Auston Matthews, 74 goals. I mean, nobody else really, even touched that kind of number. But, I mean, that's a pretty good start from Auston Matthews. Forgot to mention that we gave Brad Lambert an extension. We gave Voronkov $7 million. We gave Gabe Perreault 2.7. Samberg, Morrissey, and I mean, that's it. Oh, I completely forgot. This is a new day for me. I completely forgot that all the footage corrupted. So Voronkov we picked up, we traded for his rights and then we signed him to $7 million. Whether he's going to be on this team long term, first line, third line, second line, we'll, kind of figure that out as we go. And I mean, the rest of the team is pretty much the same, honestly. Dallas Stars, Jason Robertson, back-to-back 90 points. Mikko Rantanen, almost 100 points. These boys are buzzing. Johnston's on the second line. Yeah, this team is good. They have Jonathan Taves as well. Everybody is buzzing here in Dallas. Our first time back in the playoffs in 2 years. Come on, boys. Let's go. Here we go. First period, nothing. Second period, Braden Yager scores, and we get game 1. Is 2-2. I mean, almost all the games have been close. We absolutely blew out game 4. And here is game 5 against the Dallas Stars. They go up 2-0. Chibrikov scores, but it's not going to matter. We're down 3-2. Backs against the wall, and the young guys come out to play. It is a 8-2 destroying of the Dallas Stars. Game 7. Come on, boys. Let's go. Game 7. Here we go, fellas. It is 4-2. Samberg and Voronkov. Yeah, okay. Have a blast. 9 goals on Connor Hellebuck. What a pickup. 9 points. Perfetti 8 points. He needs a new contract. Yager had 4 goals. But the rest of the boys, I mean, Scheifele 1 goal. Velarde 1 goal. Lowry no points as the captain. What are we doing here, boys? Hellebuck 890. Okay, let's take a hard reset here. We have an A on the forward core now. We have a C on defense. They're telling us to upgrade our defense, and we have an A+ on goalie. So I guess we're really just looking for defense in this draft. I'm trying to pull off a mega trade. Pionk, Gabe Perreault, Adam Lowry. There's a lot to give up, and the 25th pick for Charlie McAvoy and the Winnipeg boy Morgan Geekie. I don't think this will go through. Do we have anything else that we can throw in for the Boston Bruins? I mean, Kingerski, I'm pretty sure he's a Winnipeg boy, but we could throw him in. Rejected. We could throw in another first round pick. This could be kind of crazy. 2 firsts, and it's rejected. I mean, I don't even know who to take with our first round pick. We're going to take this guy, Rucker McGrody type situation. Will he resign? I don't know, but shout out Randy. Welcome to the squad. I wonder if we can pull this off. Cole Perfetti wants like 14 million. I mean, we'll see if it's worth it. Pionk, he's good. We could get Chikrin in 2 seconds. Okay, that's off. I don't know if I'd take 1 second. I'm going to try and swap Perfetti for Liam Pugh. I don't know if this is going to work. Liam Pugh is just a scat. I mean, he's a BC boy, but he's playing, in Regina. It's not too far away. So hopefully something like this, and they just don't want to. Okay. 3rd overall a year ago. I wonder if it will. I did not expect that to go through 1-for-1, but we just got a superstar young guy. Lines, Connor, Scheifele, Velarde. Yes, we traded Perfetti, but I mean, we're a young team. We have a lot of young guys. Naren Schneider has made the jump. We still have some veterans, you know, a very veteran blue line as well. So we have a lot of good stuff going here. Season 4, and what a season from Josh Morrissey. We'll get to that. Scheifele 88, Velarde 73. The rookie had 25 goals. Naren Schneider had 19 on the fourth line. We had a great year. Kyle Connor scored 62 goals. I mean, we were just a dog of a team this year. Rossi 92 overall, and we are playing, you guessed it, the Vancouver Canucks in the first round with Zeev Boyum. This is going to be a pretty good matchup. Bro, we are down 3-2. Come on, Winnipeg. We're not losing again. There's no way Pettersson scores. It is 2-1. Keaton Verhoff scores. And oh my god, we won Game 7. Let's go, boys. And here we go. 0-0. Second period. It's 2-0. Marco Rossi and Riley Smith. Alright, have a blast, boys. Have a blast. We lose 3-0. Again, another loss for the Winnipeg Jets, and we have to go back to the drawing board once more. See, had a good playoffs. I mean, Gabe Perreault. Okay, Gabe Perreault, I don't even care, bro. Get off my team. Get off my team. -10. Just get off my team. This dude has never been a plus in his entire Winnipeg Jets career. Let's go, AHL champions. The Manitoba Moose have done it, fellas. And, I mean, hopefully that means that we can do it next. Taves has retired. Tyler Toffoli has retired. A lot of Winnipeg Jets legends going. Have not done the awards at all. I mean, it's not like we won anything, but I mean, here's your Hart winners, you know, your Art Ross, you know. It's not like too surprising, but you would think he has something like that. Hellebuyck hasn't won a Vezina. If we got anything, oh, Kyle Connor, Rocket Richard. This might be a crazy trade, but we are basically getting Ken Johnson and Denton Mateychuk, an offensive defenseman and a playmaker. Two things we need. That is rejected, but I think our second round pick should do the job. Will it? No, it doesn't. Try for Kent Johnson here. Will this go through? That is rejected. We still have to give up more for Kent Johnson. A first and a second is rejected. Are we actually going 2 firsts? If this trade will go through, we're swapping Perreault for Brindley. We're swapping Sandberg for Taves. Giving them 2 extra pieces. Maybe we can get, like, you know, something like this Boston Bruins 5th or something. I mean, it doesn't even matter, but okay, I guess we got fleeced. A new captain. They already put Mark Scheifele as our new captain. Honestly, I'm okay with that. That seems cool to me. Season 5, I mean, we still have a good team here. I don't really know, like, you know, what's going on. I'm pretty sure this team should be out of the first round, but, you know, maybe we just suck ass. Yo, it is 2030. We are back in the playoffs. But, man, I don't even know what we need right now. Scheifele had 95 points at 95 years old. This team, the depth scoring is amazing. Gavin Brindley had 17 points. That is embarrassing. I was gonna say Devin Taves sucked ass too, but speaking of, we have the Avalanche. Nathan MacKinnon scored 80 goals. Okay, so they are still OP no matter what you do to your sliders, no matter how hard you try and make it realistic. I mean, Nathan MacKinnon's gonna score 80 goals regardless. To be fair, this dude shot 28.8%. Like that is a completely different story. Like, if somebody shoots that much, they're probably gonna score 80 goals. I guess, like, this is just the time where players get too good. Like Jason Robertson plus 91, that's got to be a record. I guess around 2030 is the time where players just get too good and you're gonna have to lower the scoring. But so far it's been pretty good. So remember, 20-30 year, lower your scoring from high to medium. Okay, so high, medium for the draft. And then once you get to 20-30, you switch it up. Go high for the high-end prospects and medium for the goal scoring. Just swept the Colorado Avalanche. Times have changed from 2024. And the Winnipeg Jets, for the first time in 20 years, are off to the second round. Okay, I see how it is, EA Sports. We have Austin Matthews. We have Connor Bedard. This team is stacked. The amount of X factors on this team is absolutely ridiculous. They have to be the best team in the league. Okay, here we go. What's going to happen here? And it is a 2-1 series. Come on, boys. Let's go. Please. There we go. 3-1. Close it out. Conference finals. Here we come. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, conference finals, the Anaheim Ducks, Leo Carlson, Mason McTavish, Brady Tkachuk. I mean, this team also, the amount of X factors on this team is so ridiculous. Here we go, fellas. Conference finals, here we go. Come on. 2-1, 2-1. Okay, we got this. 2-1, 2-1. 2-2, overtime, game 5 here. And we lose 3-2. I'm going to make one change to the lineup. I'm going to put Neil Pionk back in the lineup. And we are going to go here. Game 6. Come on, boys. We got this first period. 2-0. Nuren Schneider and Connor still 2-0. We are headed into a game 7. We're one game away from bringing the Winnipeg Jets to the Stanley Cup Finals. But we are down 2-1. Pavel Kakowski scores. But the Anaheim Ducks just destroy us in Game 7 and we lose. Feel like this might have been the peak with this core, Scheifele and Connor. I mean, conference finals is good, but we're not ending this until we win a cup. So what do we do from here to get better? I don't really know. Scheifele has retired at 37 years old. He still had years to give. But the greatest player in franchise history has retired. That is a damn shame. All-time leader Mark Scheifele, seasons, games played, assists, and points. Chris Thorburn is still the leader for penalty minutes. That is absolutely ridiculous. Our forward core has gone from an A+ to an E. That is crazy. We have some young guys coming up like Nuren Schneider and stuff. So I think we'll be just fine. Our defense is going to be led by Verhoeven to the future. We're going to have Thomas Milic starting next year. It's a new era. Dmitry Voronkov. I mean, this dude's been a good player for us. You know, a 60-point player. 68 points, 40 goals that 1 year. But we're going to have to build a little bit for the future, or retool at least. And we're going to go for Jake DeBrusk to replace him. He has 1 year left at 5.5. I think, that's a pretty good deal for us. We will have to give up our first round pick, but we can get rid of longtime Jet Neil Pionk. I mean, man, Neil Pionk, what a career for the Winnipeg Jets. Picked him up a decade ago. Played an entire decade for the team, but I mean, $7 million for 79 overall. We don't need that. Okay, Gavin Brindley, 2 seconds, and Kingerski have been traded for a guy named Pablo, but he looks pretty good, and he wanted to sign with our team, so. Extended Thomas Milic on defense. We extended Moroz. So we have these 3 guys locked up as our core right there. We'll sign Morrissey in a sec. And then, we extended Gabe Velarde, basically the same contract he has. So we have a lot of players locked up long term. Mark Scheifele got to wear the C for 1 year. Josh Morrissey's going to get to wear the C. Whether it's for 1 year, we'll see. And I think the other assistant is going to be Gabe Velarde. We are splitting up the boys now without Scheifele. And this team is a lot better chemistry-wise. We have a new starting goalie in Milic. Very first, I want to see, is anyone doing bad? Lambert's a -2. DeBrusk is a -2. A couple guys are minuses, but nobody's really doing terrible, which is nice to see. But until the trade deadline, but now we are looking amazing. Kyle Connor is tearing it up. A lot of the boys are putting up good plus minuses. You absolutely love to see it. The Winnipeg Jets are back, baby. Our goal the previous seasons was to win the cup, so this is my first time actually this entire video getting that message, because we always had to win the cup. It does not matter. 50 wins for the Winnipeg Jets. Kyle Connor, 96 points. Does anyone kind of broke out. Nguyen Schneider, there's a couple of guys. We had a lot of depth scoring this year. On defense, Morrissey, 84 points. Verhoev and Beaumedier both hit 61, which is nice. And Thomas Milic, a pretty good season in the net. Oakland led in scoring with 114 points. So yeah, scoring is way down when you put it to medium, but the scoring was just getting way too out of hand, to be honest. Dallas Stars, Jason Robertson went from 72 goals to 76 points. So, that happened. And this is a very good team. They are a very strong team. 3-2 to the Dallas Stars. That is not good, but come on, boys. We got this. First period, 2-1 Lambert and Beaumedier. Kyle Connor scores. We are headed to another Game 7. So we are like 0-3 or 0-4 in Game 7. So we really need to pick it up here. It is 2-1. Keaton Verhoev scores. Oh my goodness, another Game 7 loss. Are you kidding me? I haven't even had a chance to jump in and help this team. We're like the Leafs. Every year, Game 7 loss. It's terrible out here in these streets. In that Game 7, we would have won the Stanley Cup. That is good to know. That is very, very good to know. For this in the trade finder, let's see if this works. They offered, basically gave Velarde for the 7th overall pick. If we move 24, I think we get this deal done, and we just got the 2nd overall pick. We are going to take from the QMJHL Hancock here, 80 overall power forward. The future is now in Winnipeg. We don't just give up on guys like that. But there's no way Gabe Velarde actually wanted to stay in Winnipeg while we were, changing the guard, going with this old or this new school type of team. I highly doubt he wanted to, be a part of that. So shout out Gabe Velarde, man. But yeah, we're gonna have to build a new identity here in Winnipeg. Connor Hellebuyck doesn't want to re-sign. I wanted to make him a lifetime Jet. I actually did 500 wins, a Vezina trophy, a Hart trophy, 3 Vezinas. The greatest player in franchise history has to be. Connor Hellebuyck, you can play for whatever team you want, buddy. You have earned it. But we are going in a new direction. Thomas Milic is now our starter. Morrissey doesn't want to re-sign. Okay, all these guys want out. It's a good thing we traded Velarde. It is the end of, oh my god, I forgot to do a proper send-off. Morrissey, man, look at that. Had 98 points a couple of years. He played almost 1,200 games with the squad. Just absolute stud. Velarde, man, this dude just, what a trade that was. Traded Pierre-Luc Dubois. The Kings got Darcy Kemper. Washington gets Dubois. And we end up with Gabe Velarde. Literally a win-win-win 3-team trade. And Gabe Velarde was a legend for us. Franchise leader in all-time wins, Connor Hellebuyck. Shoutouts, Connor Hellebuyck. And only one of them remains, and it is Kyle Connor. And he takes up every single stat for our team. Morrissey had the most assists with 86. Kyle Connor had the most points. Hellebuyck had the most wins. Man, what else do you want from this core right here? Not enough to win a cup. We blew it up, and now we have to face our biggest fear, a retool, a rebuild with a new core here in Winnipeg. Next episode, we are going to bring a cup to Winnipeg, no matter how long it takes.